todavía está pegado. Voy afuera, voy a conectar la antena para prender este radio, ya que prendí el Jeep, y se está calentando ahí, y te hablo por allá, ¿está bien?
This is the Radio Shack model HTX-100. It is a 10-meter transceiver, covers 28.0 to 29.7. This is the 500 kilohertz band switch. Here we can adjust the frequency. I can change step size. This is the 100 hertz steps. This is the 10 kilohertz steps, and these are the 1 kilohertz steps. It has a dual loop synthesizer. It's not like a CB radio. Here are up-down buttons on the microphone that can be used. Radio Shack sold this under the Realistic name. The transceiver can do single sideband, upper sideband, and CW. This is upper sideband. We can set memories. For instance, if I go to this frequency, I press... Oh, that was wrong. This is the store. If I press this, then I tune away and I can recall that frequency. Let's see if that actually worked. This is my... Okay. Now I'm back on the VFO. Back to memory, and this is what I programmed earlier. There are a total of 10 memories, if I'm not mistaken. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's say we go to 8 and I store this, then that will now be an 8. That's how that works. There is 10 memories that you can freely program. They also store mode, not just the frequency. We have a clarifier. There is an detent in the top, so you can set it transceiver. There is an RF gain. There is a squelch, and of course volume. The power that we get from this radio is 25 watts from a Motorola MRF 477, if I'm not mistaken. I'll switch the radio to the dummy load to have a look at the output power. Don't know if that's visible. As you can see, we have 25 watts. Here you can see that the radio is actually on frequency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 28.3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the ISO. You see the radio is exact on frequency. It works quite well. The HTX-100 was designed by Uniden for Radio Shack. It is not a CB radio modified to 10 meters. This radio was designed from the ground up as a 10 meter transceiver, and as such, for instance, it has a 2.2 kilohertz single sideband filter. CB radios, you have all seen them, they sell them as 10 meter radios, and then they can be set for CB as well. Those all have 4 kilohertz crystal filters to pass both the AM and single sideband mode. The problem with 4 kilohertz is it's too wide for single sideband and too narrow for AM. Since this radio is only single sideband, they put a real single sideband filter in that, and that makes this radio considerably better than all those so-called 10 meter / CB radios on the market today. This radio also was tested by QST, had very good large signal handling, much better than a CB radio. Like I said, it was designed from the ground up for hams and only hams, and it has reached somewhat of a cult status. This radio, they're becoming more and more rare, and to find one in good condition like this one is difficult nowadays. 25 watts high power. We can actually also do low power. I forgot to tell you that. This is the low power setting, and when you push that, you go to high power, which is 25 watts from the MRF 477 transistor. Very nice radio. That's a pretty decent heatsink. CW key can be connected here in the back, and also an extra speaker. I actually have it on an extra speaker now. There is also an internal speaker. This is the internal speaker, which works quite well. Very nice radio. Thank you for watching this video.